When did this idea kind of start floating around, and what were your thoughts about doing this version of the challenge?
Well, the idea started floating around last year, and my idea was I thought it was really good. I was like, that's awesome, because the rising tide floats all boats, right? So I said, that would be awesome, for the whole crew and for everyone. It would be great. And then it happened, and it was cooler than I could have ever expected. It was really a great experience, and everybody to work with was amazing, and it was awesome.
Format-wise, what can you tell us about how it compares to the original challenge or the All-Star version?
Very similar. Those are both very similar. I mean, Justin Booth is the guy that put it together, so he's the godfather of the challenge for real. I know Mark says he's the godfather and all that, and he is for the challengers, but Justin Booth is he's the guy the showrunner that makes it all go together and happen, and basically took the challenge from circus games and cute little tricycle games to massive scale that it is today, huge tanks and tankers and helicopters and you name it, and that's all out of his brain, thinking about what we can do to make the show cooler, and he did.
Can you say anything about how the eliminations work or the voting, or is it something that I know on the regular challenge is constantly changing anyway, but?
Yeah. There's a very interesting thing called an algorithm, and that is something that has changed the game. So that's something that I'll just tell you, that this is something that's very cool and very game changing.
So how does it work, I guess? And how do I know everyone has kind of a bank account this season, right?
Yeah. Everyone has a bank account, except the catch is you have to finish. So get any money. So you get eliminated, it's slid to the next person, So that's interesting. It changes people's perspective a little bit, because even if you're walking in around with 50,000, then if you don't make it to the end and you don't qualify and you don't make it, then that 50 goes right back into the pot. So that's a very heavy situation. It means the elimination is worth how much, however much money plus that, So it's pretty cool.
Were you expecting to see anyone wanting to go into elimination to take some of this money?
Yes, I was. I know I would do that. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Because otherwise, why are you there, right? You're not there just to spin your wheels. You're there to make some money. So let's make some money.
Obviously, sometimes people get to the end without going into eliminations, or maybe once or twice. But do you think going into eliminations is almost good, because at the end you're really maybe prepared, or do you think it's good?
Yeah, they're battle tested, right? They're battle tested, right? I think if you go into a meet without ever having a meet or a contest or whatever, a big race or whatever, and you never took a slam or you never crashed, then you're scared to crash because you don't know, you know what I mean? If you never got punched in the face and you're a fighter, that's not a good idea. So you have to, almost desensitize yourself to the competition, and that that you're going to win.
Can you say anything about how does the voting work? How do you know who goes into eliminations? Is it voted on? Does the person pick themselves? Anything you could say about that?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. I don't know.
It's okay.
Here's the thing, Sharon. I have no idea what it was. I can't remember.
You're filming so many of these at this point. You're like, I don't know which one's which.
I swear to you, that is so crazy. When you told me can you tell me anything about this or that? And I was like, maybe I can, but I can't. I really have no idea. If you said I give you $1 million right now to tell me what it was, I have no idea who picked who, what went down, who went where, and because it all blends together. It really does. There's been all-star after challenge after all-star after challenge after CBS after it's been insane the last couple of years, and I'm pretty sure it was called. I don't even know what it was called. It's so crazy.
Well, let me ask you this: when you were filming it, there's no vets, right? These are all fresh players. It had to feel a little different filming, right?
It was cool. Yeah, I actually liked it. I like having fresh faces. I loved it. It was awesome. I thought it was really, because they're all wide-eyed and just like, oh my God, everything's new to them. And it's so fun to have new people that appreciate the new and what goes on, what is going on this challenge, this little challenge show that we have is insane. It's crazy when you show up and there's so many moving parts and so many people putting it all together and working and making it the best they can at their job, and it's all different people coordinating together to make one cool thing. And so that was pretty damn cool. And then having them appreciate that to the next level was awesome.
Did you see any Big Brother, Survivor, any of those shows before filming this?
No, I didn't even know Love Island was a show. I really didn't. I had no idea. I did see one thing of Amazing Race. I saw that show once. I thought that was really cool. And I was like, man, me and my wife could do this. That'd be cool. And then I was like, no, we can't. And then and then I saw Big Brother a lot of years ago. I saw Big Brother once, and I didn't think much of it. I was like, okay, I don't know if I could do that show. I don't want to do that show. That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
But Survivor doesn't sound fun to me either. I don't want to sound like I have to have a fancy hotel, because I don't. But I don't want to live in the woods either.
Did you think any of the players from certain shows might have an advantage over others?
Survivor for sure. I think because they're hard. Like they're really hard individuals. Like they do this. They're awesome, and they can push themselves to the next level and then just a little bit further, which is what you need.
Do you think we could see any of these players eventually cross over to the other challenge, or are we keeping this separate?
I really hope so. I would love to see a Danny or a Tyson or a Ben or Sarah, Alyssa. They're all awesome. They're really, really great individuals. And not only are they awesome, but they're interesting people as well. They're challenged. They're challengers.
Yeah. Did we consider anyone like a Josh or a Casey or Michelle or Jay, or we wanted all new people on this one?
I think we were going for the all new people thing, because it would be way different if you had a Josh or a Casey, in there.
Yeah.
Because they've already done it. And they know what time it is every season. And we've done a lot of seasons too. So.
TJ, are you involved in casting at all, or you just show up and you're like, all right, let's see who's here?
No, I just show up and I'm like, all right, let's see who's here. That's straight up what happens. It's like, I have no idea. And so it's a big surprise for me too. I'm like, oh, he's here too, cool. Oh, he's here too, cool, awesome. And then like, it's fun every season for me. I have no idea. I don't even know what the theme is until I come. And then when I show, they're like, all right, done. Private investigators, or whatever the season would be, And it's like, hey, what is it? And then, then they tell me, and I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Are there any challenges that you can kind of tease that viewers will be familiar to viewers, like any of the specific challenges, like hall brawl or?
I think we might have had a hall brawl. Might have something like that there somewhere. I think, but I'm not sure.
What about like trivia? Do you remember that?
Oh, you know what? I can't. I get asked that a lot, but I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I can't say if it was on there or not.
So after watching, are you more intrigued? Are you like, hey, maybe I should watch Tyson's season of Survivor, or I should watch Alyssa on Big? Do you catch clips, or are you just like, I don't want to see any of that?
Well, I don't really watch TV too much, so it's not their fault. Like I'm not like a big TV guy. I do watch Netflix here and there whenever I'm trying to go to bed. That's it. Like and I have no idea what I just watched either. So it's not any reflection on shows. It's me. So it's not them. It's me.
It's a lot. It's a lot of shows too. I know on the regular challenge, there's tons of drama, fights, hookups. Do you think we'll see that on this show, or do you think it was a different vibe?
I think it probably was a little bit different vibe. I'm not sure what level of hookups and fights and stuff there was. I'm not really involved with that, to be honest. Like, I don't even know what those are here on the MTV show. So it is what it is. But I do know that the competition is great. It's awesome. And there is also a professional athlete, you know, Danny is like, I watched him run in one of the challenges, and it was a thing of magic. Like when you see somebody do something they were born to do, and they were supposed to do, it's really awesome. And that was what I saw of him. I saw him the first 10 yards of his run look like a thoroughbred, like boom, like it was so amazing. I was like, this is beautiful.
Yeah, obviously that's a good casting choice. Are you ever disappointed by casting choices? Like, I know you don't like quitters. Are you ever like, why did they cast?
Yeah. I can say that I've been disappointed here and there. There's a couple of not a couple. There's a disappointment, or maybe there might be two. I don't know. But there's been some disappointments for sure. And I can't say names because I'm not that guy, but you'll know who they are when you see them.
So are you having fun at this point that you're filming how many of these a year? Like, are you still having fun? Or are you?
It is a blast. I love it. The only thing is I miss my dogs and my wife, of course. Like she's holding the fort like crazy. So I miss her, but she comes out and sees me, so it's all good. But the dogs, I don't get to see them.
Fair. Anything else that you can tease or say about just Challenge USA? Are we expecting like a season 2, or are we expecting the bigger competition?
The World Championships is going to be awesome. I'm really hoping that we integrate everything and somehow make that happen. I don't know what exactly is going to go down, but something is going to happen. Something has got to give, and it's going to be incredible.